Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the simple dress I'm going to be cutting and sewing with 2 side pockets. I will leave the name of this trend along when you are watching this video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, and there's a bell beside. When you click on that bell, you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for staying tuned. The measurement I'm going to use is 45 inches, full length. Full length is 45 inches. I will cut 45 inches from this material. This 45 inches, I add 2 inches, then I have 47 inches. I have 47 inches by 60. After folding into 2, I have 30 inches. This is 30 inches after folding into 2. I will fold again to have into 4. This is into 4. And I have small piece of Ankara, which I'm going to place on the front. 13 inches by 13 inches. This is 13 inches by 13 inches. The length is 6 inches. This is into 4. Measurement I'm going to use, full length is 45 inches, but I had 2 inches to it to sew shoulder and to sew the bottom. So I have 47 inches for the full length. I will cut the shoulder and the sleeve together. Bust, I'm going to use 44 inches on the bust. I will use 42 inches on the waist. I will use 52 inches for hip. Like I said, I'm going to measure shoulder and sleeve together. This is 16 inches. Shoulder and sleeve together, 16 inches. Round sleeve, I will take care as the round sleeve. I will measure from shoulder down here 10 inches. Half length is 17 inches plus half inch to sew shoulder. So after sewing, it will remain 17 inches. After sewing with half inch on the shoulder, it will remain 17 inches. But I mark 17 and a half inches. Bust is 44 inches. Divided by 4 is 11 inches. This 11 inches, I will add 1 inch to sew. I have 12 inches here. This is 12 inches. Then this 11 inches. Then I add 1 inch to sew. Half length is 42 inches. Divided by 4 is 10 and a half inches. This is 10 and a half inches. I will add 1 inch to sew. I'm not going to add that. Hip is 52 inches. Divided by 4 is 13 inches, which is here. I will add 1 inch to sew. Bottom is 48 inches. Divided by 4 is 12 inches. I will add 1 inch to sew. cut and neckline is 3 inches. I will cut back with 1/2 inch. I'm going to add side pocket. I measure from shoulder down 16.5 inches. Then I will measure from here 6.5 inches. You can use 17-18 inches from shoulder to waist, depending on how tall you are. I measure 16.5 inches. From this 16.5 inches, I measure 6.5 inches. This is the pocket. This is where I will pass my hand through this place. I will sew the pocket from here to here. I will notch this where I will sew pocket on. I notch in here. I will cut the front neck. I place my tape on the shoulder and I measure down 4 inches. Then I will measure from where I mark down 4.5 inches. I will cut here, then open this place. I will iron the center. From shoulder down, I measure 14 inches. I'm going to start there. I will place this material from here and sew down. I'm going to sew this way, then getting to the bottom, I will sew this one here, then sew on top. Like this. I'm going to cut the pockets. It's going to have inner pockets. What I will do first is to sew this on top before I join the shoulder. I will sew it like this. I will join the shoulder. Join in here. I will hem the round sleeve. I will hem the round sleeve. I'm done joining the shoulder and I sew the round sleeve. I'm going to use this to hem the neck. I will use it to hem from here. I will place place this one like this. I will sew here. After sewing, I will bring it to the back. Then I will use this one to hem round 15 inches. This 6.5 inches. I will measure 7 inches. A notch here. Inches. Then I measure 7 inches here. Then I will sew this way. I will sew the pocket on 6.5 inches, and this side 6.5 inches. I will place this way. This 6.5 inches and this place which I notch, I will place together. So I will sew here. I will sew this place. And I will do the same here. Also here, and these two sides. Just want to show you how I sew the neck. This is how I sew first. This is where I cut. This is the like this. After sewing here, I bring to the back. I sew this one around and I will bring to the back, just like the way I bring this to the back before I will stitch down round to this place in here. I'll first iron. I'm done sewing the neckline, and I sew the pocket. You can see the way I sew the pocket like this. I sew from here to here 6.5 inches. You can sew from here to here 7 inches, just like I sew 6.5 inches here. I will measure from shoulder to this place 9 inches and sew from here. I will sew this way up in to the bottom. After doing that, I will hem the down parts. I finished sewing this side. You can see the way it is. This is how I sew. This is exactly how I'm going to sew this side. I measure 9 inches and I sew from here. And to the bottom. I'm done sewing. I will iron. I will sew and make sticker on the back. I'm done sewing the two sides, and this is the pocket, and I hem the bottom, and I sew and make sticker on the back. This is the final sewing, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, you are welcome. Please subscribe and remember the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.